Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
First of all, we thank Almighty Allah of we having our dear Sheikh here. And you know, the issue is ask the Sheikh. We want to know more issues about our Sheikh and what do you want to know from our Sheikh? And today, our question is going to be centered on Sadaqah. As we heard from our dear Sheikh talking about Sadaqah and telling us about Sadaqah. He told us that Sadaqah is something that you have to do in the cause of Allah, or you do it for the will of Allah, or you do it because of Allah. It shouldn't be something that you do it for the sake of someone. And that we want to hear from our dear Sheikh what he has for us. Sheikh, in this our topic that we have today is about Sadaqah, and it's a privilege from our sister TV stations, that is Yarahim TV and Kabas TV, and they brought an issue about Ask the Sheikh. We want to know much about it. What is Sadaqah in the first place?
Alhamdulillah, first of all, I'd like to thank Khabas TV and then Ya Rahim TV for this segment. Sadaqah, we all know, is charity. But first of all, why would you want to give for the sake of human beings? Why would you want to give so that human beings will praise you? When Allah was giving you, He didn't tell anybody. Allah did not consult you. Allah didn't seek your opinion. Allah didn't ask anybody. But in His own mercy, in His own will and might, Allah decreed that you will become rich. You became rich. So it is part of what we call tarbiyat rububiyyah. So long as you are here on earth, Allah will give you something. So if Allah has given you to become rich, there's a need to also turn back and see those who are in need and also help them. That is the main reason. So Allah gives so that you can also be giving. But if you are giving, you are not going to give for the sake of people. You will give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you can reflect from the khutbah, I said I brought an ayah from Surah Al-Hadid when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking. Allah is asking everybody, وَمَا لَكُمْ أَلَّا تُنْفِقُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Why won't you give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Okay? وَلِلَّهِ مِيرَاثُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And you know, to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and earth. Everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what you have or what you are possessing now belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So why can't you take from that which Allah has given you and also give to some people? You can only give when people are so much around for the sake of their appraisal, then you will give. It is good to give in secret. It is good to give when your heart is telling you you are giving for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there are so many blessings and rewards from giving for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Prophet ﷺ said to us that as-sadaqatu burhan. Sadaqah is also like what? Burhan is like a barrier or a boundary, something that prevents you from something bad happening to you. If there are so many bad things that will happen to you, maybe from giving sadaqah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may protect you. Okay? For instance, let me take the issue of an accident. If one was going to get an accident and that will lead him to be paralyzed for the whole of his life, by giving sadaqah, when the accident comes, it is going to be a minor one. The decree is there already, but Allah is going to limit the dangers of the accident. This is due to sadaqah. But the problem with some of the Muslims, is that they don't give for the sake of Allah. They only give for the sake of their own image, so that they will be projected wherever they are. Oh, that's him. Wherever, oh, that's the brother. For this guy, he's a good guy. That's what they want to hear from people, forgetting that you need the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So first of all, what you have does not belong to you. It was given to you by Allah. Of course, you have also toiled for it. So Allah has decreed that you will get it. So when you have it, why don't you give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
So thank you very much. You have given an instance that has really entered into my heart, and it has buttressed a certain tragedy that happened to me, even I would say this very afternoon when I am coming to Juma. I had a serious accident, and the way the car was destroyed, and people see me alive, I can see that what you are saying is the truth, because I am coming to Juma. I am coming to make a presentation, and actually I can see myself, I've been committed and doing things for the sake of Allah.
Yeah.
And because of that, I believe that what you are saying is the truth.
So it
Nothing
means
happened to me, but the car has seriously destroyed.
damage. So it means your heart is also pure with the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
Once the heart is pure towards what you are doing, there's always a reward for it. Because Allah intended that you be seen today. Allah intended that you be seen with one piece and health, everything okay. Because if you didn't come, maybe there are so many things that were going to jeopardize.
Yeah.
The program would have been jeopardized. Everything would be wouldn't be as it is now.
Yeah.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his own mercy has to extend this has to save the situation so that you don't fall into that. So it is always good to be good. Always good. You see, we don't see the results of that. It is because we don't actually concentrate. If you actually sit and then you reflect and ponder over the life from maybe 30 years to now, you see that so many things happen in your life that should lead you somewhere very, very bad. But with the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing happened. Why? This is due to what you have in your heart, how you purified your heart towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah in His own mercy have to clear the way and make things easy for you.
Sheikh, we thank you very much. With the issue of Ask the Sheikh, today I am so impressed and encouraged. And I hope, being with us now, I hope another time when we get you, you will jump into it and then give us more details so that we shall be more committed to Almighty Allah and do best for Him. And I know we shall meet you once again.
Inshallah, someday, sometime, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Fellow viewers, so soon we come to the end of our interview, and we give all the prestige and then thanks to Ya Rahim, and then